Hello everyone. In today's video, we're going to talk about accounting and bookkeeping services for publishing and printing industry. We'll cover these few topics in today's video. We'll start with the sales and revenue tracking, then we'll go to cost of goods sold, then inventory management, expense tracking, account payable, receivable, payroll and employee benefits, tax compliance, financial statement, cash flow management, bank reconciliation, budgeting and forecasting, then the last software and the tools. So guys, let's start with the sales and revenue tracking. In sales and revenue tracking, you have to keep track of all the sales and the transaction of your goods. Like if you are printing some physical books, or if you are printing some digital subscriptions, like if you are printing any blogs or ebooks like that, then you have to track all this revenue streams of it. And also if you are selling something as a license based or subscription based, then you have to categorize all of these product types and the customers and what sales channels you are selling all these things on. You have to track all these things. Cost of goods sold. In this, you need to record the direct cost associated with the product producing publications, okay, including if you are producing some printing, or if you are producing some papers, or if you are having some bindings or any other materials. You have to track all this, you have to keep track of all these records. So then so it will help you to calculate your gross profit margin accurately. Then we'll talk about inventory management. In inventory management, if you have any physical inventory, like if you are having some bookstore, or if you are having any type of library, you have to monitor and track the inflow and outflow of the books and materials that are in your library or in your bookstore. So this will help you to avoid if there is any overstocking or stockouts. Okay, let's talk about expense tracking. You need to categorize and record all the business related expenses, including your office rent, including if you are having any inventory, then your inventory rent and the utilities you are having in that particular thing, and your employee salaries, your marketing cost, or any other operational expenses that you are having. You have to keep track of all these expenses. Now let's talk about account receivable and account payable. In this, you will need to keep track of all the outstanding invoices from your customers, means the payment that you are yet to receive, and the payments that are owned by your suppliers. If there is any third party in the publications or in the service, then you have to track all these things, that how much you have to pay or how much you have to lend. Payroll and employee benefits. In payroll and employee benefits, you have to track their salaries of your employees and their wages, and if they are working overtimes, then that thing too. And if they are having any benefits or if they are having any perks, you have to record all these things, and all these things to ensure that you do an accurate payroll processing to meet your legal and tax requirements. Okay, so now we have talked about this payroll and employee benefits. We'll go to tax compliance. In tax compliance, you will need to manage and maintain a record for your necessary accurate tax reporting. Okay, and this will include your income tax, your sale tax, or any other relevant taxes. And also make sure that you are compliant with the tax regulations specific to your publication and printing industry. Financial statements. When it comes to a business, financial statement plays a very crucial role. Okay, in financial statement, you will need to regularly generate and review financial statements, such as your income statement. That will include your profit and loss, and you have to review your balance sheet and the cash flow management that you are having at your firm. And so this will provide you an insight into your company's financial health, how been your company growing, or how it's working till now. Cash flow management. In cash flow management, you have to monitor the cash flow to ensure that you have enough liquidity if happens to any other overhead cost. Okay, and also cash flow management will help you to pay your debts, and it will also help you to invest in some growth opportunities, like you can do some new investments if you have a healthy cash flow management. Bank reconciliation. In bank reconciliation, you have to regularly reconcile your bank statement with your financial records to catch and match if there is any errors, or if there is any missing transaction, or if there is any discrepancies. So this will help you to ensure that you are accurate in the transactions and other things. Budgeting and forecasting. Every industry needs to have a budget. So a budget helps you to forecast your future decisions. So in this, you need to create a budget and forecast your future plans according to that budget. Okay. So if there is any needs to make any financial decisions related to future terms or related to growth of your company in future. Software and tools. You can use some dedicated accounting software to streamline your bookkeeping process. Okay, and by using softwares, you can enhance your accuracy of tracking the records and tracking the so you don't do any missing transactions, or if there is any missing transaction, then you will know by this softwares and tools. So it will also help you to generate your reports easily. Now, every industry has some kind of indicators that shows the performance and the growth rate, of that particular industry, how that industry been growing through years by years. So here are some key performance indicators that are commonly used in publication and printing industry to measure its track success. Okay. So first indicator is book sales revenue. This indicator will measure the total revenue that you have generated from the book sales. Okay. Over a specific period of time. This indicator will also help you to have a clear picture of your business activities. Unit sales volume. This indicator will track the number of the units, books and publications that you have sold. Average selling price. This indicator will calculate the average price at which your books are sold or your publications are made, or the e-books that you are selling, at which price you've been selling. The average price will be calculated by this indicator. Now, gross profit margin indicator. This indicator will calculate the difference between the revenue and the direct cost of producing your goods. Then it will express it as a percentage of revenue, how much revenue you have generated in a percentage form. Okay. So if there is a healthy margin, that will indicate your cost management strategies and your pricing strategies. Digital versus physical sales ratio indicator. This indicator will compare the revenue generated from the digital publications that you have made, like if you are selling subscription based blogs, or if you were selling some ebooks, or if you were selling some priced articles, to the physical publications, like if you are selling some printed books or some printed magazines. Okay, so this indicator will reflect the shift of your consumers' preference and the effectiveness of your digital strategy. Marketing ROI, return on investment. This indicator will evaluate the effectiveness of your marketing campaigns by comparing the revenue that been generated from those marketing campaigns that you held. Inventory turnover. This indicator will divide the total cost of the goods sold by the average inventory value of that goods. Return rate indicator. This indicator calculates the percentage of the products that are sold to the subsequently returned by the customers. Like if you have sold 4 to 5 books in a day and customer returned you 3 books, so it's a bad ratio. Okay. Social media engagement. This indicator will measure the social media engagement, like how many likes you are getting at your Instagram channel or Facebook channel from your publication channel, and the shares, the comments that people did on your post, and some other interactions on social media platforms. Digital downloads or e-downloads. This indicator will measure the number of digital downloads or the e-book sales of your publications. So this is very crucial for tracking the popularity of your digital content, how your content been growing, or how effective your content is. So here at Meru, we provide all the accounting and bookkeeping services for publication and printing industry. So that was all for the publication and printing industry. Thank you and have a nice day.